What are you doing?
You're actually recording?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What did she do?
No! Are you really recording?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm gonna show the world your dancing skills.
Just dive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just dive.
You never know what you're gonna see on the road. We stopped in Butte, Montana at a Wal-Mart to get a few things that we couldn't get at Sam's yesterday. We're about 20 minutes from the campground, just a few minutes early, so we needed to kill some time anyway. And I just noticed on the GPS that the grave of Evel Knievel is a couple hundred feet that way. That's pretty cool. I'm so tempted to walk over there and check it out, but something about going into a cemetery just to look at somebody's grave, I don't know. Plus I can see a whole bunch of people over there walking around. Yeah, I feel like I'd be a little, I don't know that I'd want my grave to be a tourist attraction. But it's cool to know that that's where he's buried, right over there. Let's let Evel Knievel rest in peace.
Yeah.
Well, at the last campground, we got a pretty good rainstorm, and it seemed to take care of most of that tree sap.
Turn right onto Aluminum Road.
This thing's still filthy though. I mean, it hasn't had a bath since we bought it. We found a place up here. I was going to take it to the dealership and let them professionally clean it, but they've got so much volume going out right now that they're only doing details on their new campers. They told me about this truck wash that does trucks, RVs, everything. Said it's like 65 bucks to do the whole rig. So I'm going to pull in here and see what all this is about.
Hope all the camper windows are closed.
I always wondered what made Evel Knievel so fearless. Lord knows we'd been scared to death for a while. But I remember a time when Haley was terrified of the car wash. What do you think about this car wash, Haley? Obviously, that's not a problem anymore. If my little girl can overcome her fear of car washes, we can overcome our fear of the unknown. Fear is a natural instinct, but it's not an instinct that holds you back. It's an instinct that's designed to push you forward and make you stronger. At least it should. Unfortunately, the world we've lived in lately seems to think otherwise. I'd love to get out and record this from outside, but due to, circumstances, I'm not allowed to get out of the truck. It is what it is.
Oh my god, our camper's clean.
I swear, everywhere we go up here, it's like driving into a freaking Bob Ross painting.
Seriously.
That was an animal bridge. It just had grass going across it, so I guess that's so animals can get from one side of the road to the other without having to worry about dodging traffic. That's kind of cool.
Never seen that.
They built all that just for animals.
I don't think I've ever seen mountains that big. And they look smaller through the camera than they do in real life.
So we've gone about 40 miles or so. Haven't really had a chance to stop and see how good of a job they did, but so far I think it looks pretty good. A little bit running down the side, but it all like accumulated under here, so It's understandable. It's no big deal. Look at that. Mud guts. Yeah. And it's not perfect, but for a quick wash, I'm not going to complain. All the remnants of that tree sap are gone. Again, got a couple streaks there, but not a big deal. We can hit that with glass cleaner. The bikes are even clean and still attached. I'm pretty happy with that. You know what else I'm happy with? I said a while back that up here, like all the rest stops have a view. You know, you don't just pull over on the side of the road to pee. Like, you stop and you've got a view at every single rest stop. This is on a little 2-lane road heading up toward Glacier, and we definitely got a view here too. Maybe you can see the reflection in our reflection. Yeah, that's the Rocky Mountains. I grew up in the mountains, but this just, I mean, for the first time we saw the Rockies, we just stopped talking. We didn't know what to say. And the more, like the deeper we get into them, just the more impressive they get. So we're staying at another Harvest Host tonight. This one is it's a wedding venue. Not really boondocking at this one either, because they actually have 50 amp hookups. So we get AC, I get to charge the batteries. I got a feeling it's not far from here either. It's like right over there somewhere. So I've got a feeling we're gonna have a pretty good view tonight. But they are doing a little bit of construction right now. We called them a few minutes ago. Told them we were about 30 minutes out. They said, you know, they're doing construction, moving some power lines. They said, you know, if you could wait a few minutes until about 4:30, that would be awesome, because then we could just pull right in. So we had to find something to do in the meantime. I just hope the construction doesn't mean like really dirty roads, because I'd hate to mess up this beautiful wash job. That'd be my luck. Oh yeah, and when we stopped, the fridge started beeping. It had ran out of propane. So just to give you some reference, we've been on the road now for about 6 weeks. Yeah, I think it's been about 6 weeks since we bought this camper. I've only cracked open one of the 30-pound propane bottles. With all the cooking we've done, all the time that fridge has been using propane to keep itself cold, even on my griddle, I plug it up underneath. So everything that we've done for this thing, living out of it full time in the past 6 weeks, we just now ran one of those 30-pound bottles dry. But we got two, so I cracked open the other one. Fridge is good to go again. We went through it a lot faster on a travel trailer, because in the whole year of owning that thing, I didn't realize that the hot water heater had a little switch on the outside that you could switch on electric. So everywhere we went, I was using propane to heat the water. You gotta learn somehow, right? It's images.
Yours is the thick one. Looks very nice.
All right, thank you. Why is this closed?
Not food. Beautiful view.
Yeah, if we're gonna eat lunch with the view, right? Oh, nice clean campers. They're all dusty.
It'll be alright. I told you. You. It's gravy.
This is our third Harvest Host now. We did a winery, an alpaca farm, and now we're at a wedding venue. This is the Silver Knot in Ronan, Montana. Brand new. Like they just built this like a month ago. I think she said they've already had like 75 people stay here through Harvest Host. And I can see why. This property is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you know, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the Rocky Mountains in the background. This is the first time we've done a Harvest Host that we're not actually boondocking. We got power, which is awesome, because it's a little toasty up here. It's like 90 degrees. She actually said that they're planning on setting up a few sites over here with power, because when they do weddings here, they get a ton of people that come in their RVs. So they're working on setting up a few locations over there that people can stay and hook up to 50 amp. That's going to be really nice. Yeah, so we're kind of, you know, dodging some trenches right now while they're under construction, but that's okay. But we got 50 amps, so we're running both ACs right now. Trish has dinner in the crock pot. It smells amazing.
What's it smell like?
Amazing.
Red potatoes with Italian seasoning and a ton of butter. And then little tiny meatloaf.
I didn't know you could put meatloaf in a crock pot.
Well, I'm trying it.
So you just wrap the meatloaf in foil? Mm-hmm. Like split the crock pot in half?
Yep.
It's pretty smart.
Yep. And
Is this all original, or did you get this from Pinterest?
I totally got it from Pinterest.
I got to brag about Trisha's shopping skills. We needed some place to keep a calendar of where we're going to be, because like we're always looking at our phones, you know, taking notes on the phones, trying to remember it, and the kids are always like, where we're going to be tomorrow, where we're going to be the next day, where we're going to be the day after that. So we wanted some place to put like a dry erase calendar, and we thought about, we'd seen some people that had just used like a wax pen and put it here on this glass, but then Trish found this little calendar, little dry erase calendar at Target for like $1. I think you trimmed what, about 1/2 inch off the side? Oh, not even that. Like a 1/16 of an inch. And this thing fit perfect in here. I mean, like it just tucked into the corners. There's no tape or anything behind this holding it in. It just fit this freezer door perfect. The fridge is cool, but it doesn't have anything magnetic on it. I wish we could stick stuff to it because it's kind of wasted space, but this right here solves that problem.
This kind of freaks me out a little bit because you see these empty spaces.
Yeah.
You don't have places to stay.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah, so we're here.
Yeah.
We've got West Glacier for, what, 3 days?
the night of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we leave Sunday.
Oh, okay. And then that whole next week, we have no idea where we're going to be.
We leave the 3rd. I have to look.
Yeah, it's one problem we've ran into this year is
I got
that
whatever they have.
since, you know, the entire country has been cooped up, everybody's trying to go camping at the same time, so finding places to stay has been difficult.
Awful.
We already wanted to be in Glacier by now, and like Yellowstone next week, but this is the quickest that we could get in any place near Yellowstone. So we got a whole week we got to fill in. Uh-oh. Yeah. What are you doing?
You're actually recording?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What did she do?
No! Are you really recording?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm gonna show the world your dancing skills.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Look how pretty they are. I want to go up and hug them.
The deer?
The antlers on 2 of them are like huge.
What do you think about our view?
It's pretty amazing.
I really need a zoom lens. It's $2 and a doe over there. Let me see if I can get it on my phone. Yeah, there we go. It's sad that I've got this expensive camera, but I can get a better shot with my phone right now. Look at that. I swear this, everywhere we've been so far in Montana is like a Bob Ross painting. Like this state just blows me away. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
I don't want to scare the deer.
I love Montana.
Seriously, I will move here. You see the ears on the babies right here?
There's little babies. Now, I've been around quite a few deer in my life, and usually the slightest little noise scares them off, let alone the sight of a big guy like me. But these deer didn't seem to care. It's like nobody ever told them they were supposed to be afraid of us.
Travis said that they're not fazed by people here.
I can tell.
People don't hunt in Montana.
What?
Not for deer.
People don't hunt deer in Montana?
They like their beef.
You're kidding.
That's what he said. Beef and bison is what rolls up here.
Didn't know that.
I don't know.
I mean, there's like 4 or 5 buck over there.
And 2 babies.
Yeah, just hanging out. Well, that was easily one of the best nights sleep I've ever had. It was so So peaceful up here. I absolutely slept like a baby. We talked to Tracy, the owner, a little bit yesterday afternoon. It's funny, they've been doing Harvest Host for about a month, and I think we are number 71. We're the 71st camper to stay here in a month. That's unreal, but it's pretty obvious why. Fantastic place to stay. We're definitely gonna come back, and when they get their campground opened up over there, it's gonna take it to a whole nother level. So if you're coming through Ronan, Montana, on your way to Glacier, stop at the Silver Knot. Spend a night here. Totally worth it. The magical thing about big sky country is that it kind of makes everything you're worried about seem small. Whether you're a deer, a daredevil, or my daughter, no matter how big of a mountain you're facing, you just do what Evel Knievel would do. You run full speed toward whatever's in your way, and you find a way to jump over it. Face everything and rise.
God, let me fly like a bird.